7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Greetings, everyone. This Ex-Shia. Let's look at this Ex-Shia, ex-Muslim, whether he is one or not. But maybe he thinks he knows better. Like, give me a challenge. I won't commit suicide, or they know better, or what could be that I'm going to hit her. इसको हेल्प नहीं करो, बटरफ्लाई बनने दो, पेनफुल है, तो इसके दिल में रिवेंज रहेगा मेरे लिए, ज़िंदा रहेगी कि कब मुझे अली शाह की माँ मिले तो मैं इसे ये ऐसे करूँ, or something like this, and he'll keep that alive in me, he thinks, or his mother thinks. तो कितने साइकियाट्रिस्ट आए और कितने साइकियाट्रिस्ट गए, कितने साइकोलॉजिस्ट आए और कितने साइकोलॉजिस्ट चले गए. I read a book that on psychology therapy, that a woman, the case is like it has its pros and cons. Or maybe a guru also has said something, and they're trying to control my life. We know better than you. You don't know. You are not in the position to know or decide. We know better than you. But the doctor has made a mistake. It wasn't in London, it was in Karachi over the internet. So, these people who think they know better than us. Even Americans, really, American school, my therapist told me, Mrs. Hassan, Eva Hassan, Karachi American School destroyed the life of a student of theirs making a wrong decision about him. This is the way, like, he thinks he's gone to America and he's married an American lady, and these Americans, they know what to do and how to decide about other people's lives. They know psychiatry through and through. So it's like his comments and his provocation here, coming here and harassing me. When I complained against his that time, they didn't put him off for 24 hours or something like they did here to me yesterday, commenting on Ali Shah, ex-Muslims. Going there now. I said I didn't go there, but this time maybe the Americans are helping his wife and all. He can do anything he likes. Also, I will be constantly on my feet. Ali Shah, Aja, Aja. Ali Shah, Aja. American डाटा के साथ अपनी What nonsense is this controlling my life? I just reported against this channel yesterday, twice. They've told me if they find something, but how can we find anything? How can they find anything? He told me he's going to change his IDs. Would it make a difference to Shias on this? Errors in the Quran again. अब वो दिखाने के लिए ना, because I've said they're Shia. I think Indians, my father said, were very educated. I've seen some of the videos. Maybe Pakistan is jealous of India. And there are like level kind of, a little less than the Hindus, but Muslims getting these things done in India. And could it be that these Indian Muslims changing their names and coming there? Who came? My father told me in the night time, 70s, 60s, when did he go to India? Like in mini skirts, the women were, they could take transport, public transport, not be harassed. His father was there. So until his father was alive, my grandfather, God bless him much, God has blessed him, and I think he's in a good place. So nothing about India. My father was like, only Pakistan. But he didn't know about his mother. Yeah, but he knew about India. I don't know how far he may have known. Like if he went in his house, he didn't know. I knew. I think my mother was the first one to know. No. This maybe from the cousins, I'm the first one to know about my wicked grandmother when she was in Karachi. But the daughter-in-law, the oldest, first daughter-in-law. Yeah, so this Ali, like I reported that, it's he or they think that they know better. Like he said here, like the psychiatrist, I know psychiatry. So they know better than I do. And that's how even the psychiatrist can mess up people's lives like this. Something just came to me insight into this matter that, whatever the psychiatrist has told them, it's wrong. Well, so this is what they were trying to do. It's or save me from here, and but in a very brutal manner, like you throw stones at the madman or madwoman. This is the Jahilat period. I'm very hungry, but I haven't had proper food, so sorry. The American wife of his, like, if you're scared of lesbians, right? So my principal, because she must have felt that I've known something, the rumors were spread. There was a teacher against whom the rumors were spread, and like, she didn't know I had a therapist already, Mrs. Hassan, and all that. She thought I should go to this teacher who in college rumors were spread against her. I was very scared of lesbians. So, but she didn't know that, but maybe inside, she said, she didn't know, right? She didn't know. ignorance. Like she wouldn't know. She's not that very deep person. So if she read my diary, right, sometimes I'm losing my, like there's a very thin line between sanity and insanity. And I'm losing that line that was very deep between affection, and I was a straight person, right? So I was losing that mind and that line in second year, 2.5 years. In college, we're very like pure with the principal. I was writing in my diary, no, but later on, I like that purity. So, if she had read that diary, she would be worried that what is this Zara, lecherous or something, or lesbian, right? So then they would, she would say, okay, I'm not going to talk to my father and say I'm not going to see her and discourage her and all this. But the thing is that um, like she wouldn't go deep into this marriage. Like, oh my God, come to a very quick conclusion. So let's say she read my diary. There some pages that had some like weird M and things like that, right? But like I would look at her, and I also had this shock on her. I suspected her to be a lesbian. That is for real. I saw her with a friend in Gymkhana, and then later on again at her son's milad, not reception. And I really felt something really strange and about like lesbianism. Oh, no, no, no. Before these two incidents, when I went to invite her, she was coming towards me. She had her hair open. First time I've seen her like this. Something just came to me that she's a lesbian. I just kept it to myself, and I was like shocked at this intuitive, like instinctively. I saw something like what Paulo Coelho says when you find something out, like how how fortune tellers can tell, like that thing opens. Maybe it was this, maybe it wasn't. I didn't know at the time, but like I wasn't the kind of person I wasn't a shaki mizaj person. I wasn't a suspicious person. And rumors and all this, I've had against me and my 40 decades older teacher that I never dreamt of. So I never even dreamt of something like this between us. Let it feel. Oh my God. For a little while, second even, with my teacher. So rumors are shocking in O levels. So the point is that the principal, back to the principal, like if she looked at a student girl, I've never seen a woman look at a woman like that, or a girl. Maybe like her eyes, that she was, maybe it could be the betrayal. My eyes tricked me. So there was a fashion show, small one, very short one, a farewell time. Graduates again, BA graduates of St. Joseph's College, and I was there as a photographer, and I was sitting there, and I could see the principal. I was just sitting a little bit behind her, and the girl came, fashion show, and she was dressed very decently, like shalwar kameez, long sleeves, covered, right? So at first I was like, the way the principal saw her, and then I was like, no, it could be that she, you know how decent, like this fashion, she was so decent. There's no catwalk in that sense, and music. There was music, but it was so decent, simple, that when she looked at her student, she just maybe, she was just enchanted by the fact that a person can be so simple, a fashion show, and the model can just come like that, so simple and so in a sober manner. But this is the first time I'd seen someone look at a girl like that. I mean, a female. So I don't know really these kind of things, or maybe, so I just told myself this. Or was it an excuse? Was it true, or was my seeing true? I didn't know. I was confused. So. But I got these feelings time and again from the principal that she's a lesbian, and it was disturbing. So I kept it to myself. And you see, the principal didn't know I was with a clinical psych who had done a PhD from Stanford University, when a Pakistani Kashmiri. In like 4 years, she told me she did her in 2 years or something. PhD, BA, bachelor's, and PhD at that time. And she was very, I didn't like her. So, but her one under her, Mrs. Hassan, she had married, so Mrs. Hassan had taken time off from her studies and then went back to complete her studies. After her children grew up a little bit and she had her children. So that's why she was older, but and married and had children. She was from that same clinical psychology that had a long time ago, even maybe before I was born, graduated from Stanford University, PhD in psychology, clinical psychology and all this. So they couldn't control me or know any better. So I had to go to Professor Moyes. So, like, the principal didn't know that, I'm going to the psychologist. I've been going to the psychologist since 1984, and now it's 1989, 1990, or 1991, and she's telling me, like, our teacher and their teacher, our teacher and our St. Joseph's College teacher was just like an MA in psychology or something, not a PhD, and not from this Institute of Clinical Psychology. Dr. Ahmed is like a pioneer in this in Pakistan. So she told her, like, she told me, you go to her, and I'm like shaking from inside, right? I was literally like shocked, very afraid, like because I didn't believe in the rumors, but so but something else in college, because my the ones who graduated, my friends and all from this college, they told me. And my friend was saying, like, I was telling them not to spread, not to listen to these rumors, and I myself had rumors spread against me, so I wouldn't put rumors on someone. And I never thought ill or that, dirty mind that if some two men are holding hands, they're gay or something. I would never think like that. In Pakistan, even I've seen, but there was one time I saw, and it came true, like when my mind started to, no. There's this one time I saw, and they weren't, I didn't know they were lesbians, but it came true that they were lesbians. Then with Mrs. Munira Gulzar, so you see, some people are not that deep enough to know, like, I could think, okay, maybe, she's got a problem with her husband. I can see she's more close to her sisters and all that. And maybe something came up, or maybe she just looked at me, वो रसभरी आंखें, like रसभरी उर्दू में English, like the, that Pakiza movie song. If you see that the man who's watching her, do they call it like lecherous look, full of like lustful looks? The eyes are like full of water, and or something like this, and lustful look. White, very like, or lustful look. Now, I had known a lesbian, my aunt's friend, but I didn't detect from her, like, if she came over, she looked at my mother. My mother was a beautiful, innocent. She had lovely eyes, innocent, beautiful lady. But like Nagina, my aunt's friend, my father's sister's friend. I've never seen her look like that at any. Like there was this my birthday. She could have looked at Shanaz or the beautiful girl there, like the eyes with love. So, oh God, I don't know. I could be wrong. So, anyways, I told myself, Sarah, maybe you looked at, maybe you the principal's the way her look was towards the student of hers in the fashion show, and it's a very simple fashion show. But maybe she didn't know how to look at like her looks. I've never seen her. Anyways, but maybe okay, you haven't never seen us, so been shocked. And then incongruent. So I can't speak properly in sequence. What was I saying and I didn't complete it? Yeah, so I was she told me to go to the teacher, psychology teacher. We had two there. Oh, now people know who it is. And I was like really inside, I was like trembling, really trembling. I was like, oh no. Like that. I wanted to like scream. Inside I'm like, until she's telling me, go to her. She will teach you. She will show her black and, she only sees black and white. Show her some gray. Okay, I'm going to wear my gray head band. Show her some gray. And I was like, no. And I couldn't say no or anything. I just was quiet. I was like, Miss, it's okay. I'm okay. So I was really scared of lesbians. And then, you see, my this principal, she didn't know that I was going to, and I give her about Father Augustine, like this. Miss, if you want to give, I had more flyers and all of Father Augustine. If someone needs any help, you can, in college, to go to a nice counselor, Christian, Catholic. Here are the flyers. But I think she didn't know. She must have forgotten it. This was like in second year or something afterward. Second year, first year, second year. That I can't remember exactly. So, yeah, I was very scared. I was trembling inside. We were standing outside her office. I was like, no, 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 no. Please, I have a psychologist. I wanted to tell her, and I was just quiet, dead serious, frozen there in time also. God help me, God help me. Okay, thank God. Miss Mehta was like, I think Miss Mehta said, well, we can't say anything against the principals. So Miss Mehta was also quiet. What saved me is that I never went to her, right? Ooh! Now even the name has come out. Oh, God. So, oh, but, so I was just wondering if the end of times have come, because, Jesus said that everything that you have done in secret, in darkness, will come in light, and what whispers or something, what? Someone will go on the roof and whistle, like they'll, the secrets will come out. Oh, God. So they're coming out, names are coming out. And another thing is, I was a small girl when my maternal grandmother, was feeding me chiria with her hands, right? And one day, I don't know, I can't remember, I'm asking him, this person who's come a healer with he heals. Recently, I was like, oh yes, you look a little bit nose like my maternal grandmother, and then a little bit like my her son, right? And you were in London. He looks like Chris in London, deviated nose. So it has. So my maternal grandmother in childhood, she used to feed me in this other lounge of theirs with her hand. She said, bird is coming, eat, eat, and she would make me eat. But one day, I don't know what happened, maybe my grandaunt was standing there, and I said, I got rude, like I answered her back or something. I said something, and I left. I said, I will never, don't feed me again with your hands. That was rude. That was my grandmother, the first and the last time ever. I just cannot believe this. So I checked my grandmother's. So there's always been like someone telling me recently. So yeah, his hands, nose like my grandmother, a little bit like her son. So, in my childhood, something dreadful my grandmother was doing, my father's mother was doing to me. And when I'd go to Lady Begum Iranian school, outside there was a patties and that cream roll man. I would want patties. So I was like, he was sitting there, and I would say, Baba, can I have a patties? And he was very nice, he made me feel like you are safe with me. Now this man, or Chris, in London, Chris from South Africa, I felt very safe with him. He wasn't gay, but he didn't have a girlfriend. Never heard of him going to pubs, even to socialize every evening. He was quiet with others, but with us, we had a nice time. Amrita, Ramlochan, I, and Chris. In the end, we used to go to a Chinese restaurant. Thank God they gave me company, because in the wear those overcoat in the winter. Oh no, going out to eat now, because they've had their dinner 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the hostel. Then late in the night, that's my time for dinner, and they're hungry, and then we all go. So we felt so safe with him. So why was he in the hostel as Chris? Deviated. Davy? Oh, he had a deviated nose, so I was also telling him that I had it later on in my life. So what happened to you? He just told me that, yeah, he has a deviated nose, difficult to breathe. We can't breathe very well from one side. The other side, yes. But I had a normal nose, and then I hit it on the door, and it became deviated. So this bone here, deviated. So recently something to do with my maternal grandmother and her son. Deviated. And I told him, if you would remind me. I've forgotten completely on what I don't let me leave this channel. I've forgotten what happened between my maternal grandmother that I said, okay, next time. She said something against, oh, little bit, I can't remember, I forgot it. So I told her, don't feed me, I'm not going to come. Excuse me. He reminds me. But why do you remind me of my uncle? So there's a good side, safe, protected. And so he came to London. So I know I can trust him. Trust him. He reminds me of Chris. And so we've had this friendship, brother, sisterly. In London, we feel very safe. Shuddering. So, in life, oh God, terrible people, some of them. And then with these white men, you feel really safe, comfortable, protected. You can wear sleeveless, anything they want. We're smoking, in the smoking room. They won't misbehave. They respect. Such a nice, decent. Really, I mean, what do you white men do? So level-headed, not over-emotional like me. Very level-headed. And they're very level-headed. So recently, one day ago, and I couldn't watch this because I was very disturbed. But today I did. So he reminds me, but he gives me that safe feeling. I'm safe with him. I'm safe. So he told, like from him, that it was coming that things are going to come out. Secrets that people have done in the dark, whisperings, truth about some people. It's been there, but I was like, again, it was coming back to. I'd forgotten so secrets are coming out, and it's the divine time, right? Oh God, I was going to take the name, but the name came out. So this and another thing is, that these people. I feel these people. They think they can help out, thinking that they can. I feel they have. I just feel that they're interfering too much with my this ex. Oh, where am I going? So sorry. No, I don't like this man. Controlling and live the way we want you to live, or even if they're helping, their intentions are clean. They think they know better, and my ego is really hurt. So, like the ex-Muslims from Pakistan also, they think like, ugh. Thank God I don't have to see his face. But let's see if they've just removed. So here I am. Ali Shah was talking to these ex-Muslims. I don't know what these Pakistanis, I can't trust them. Right? Let me just read out my today's. Oh God, it's terrible. Same old stuff of Quran errors. Look at the followers they have. No, you don't want to see beyond this. So I came to my senses finally. Mrs. Munira Gulzar's cunt is very, very strong. I've spoken like 10 Arab men. Yeah. I'm not that strong, please don't come after me. I'm very weak. This principle, I go now to her. Okay, I put it this way. Such unjust people. No, so what have I put here? Law. This is this is porn. So children are not allowed here. For this, it's not for kids, but 17, 18 above. Please, these people, Shia Muslim gay, live stream banao. Your mothers have taught you how to fuck sisters. Sayyid Harami Hussain, तुमको मेरी गांड मारने का शौक बहुत है. You see, I can't read these Roman, Urdu, English, what do you call it? Roman English, Roman Urdu. बहुत है. हाँ, ये सैयद, ये वो है तैमूर ज़ल्मी. बहुत है उसकी हसरत तुम अपने कब्र में ले जाओगे। सैयद हरामी कितनी गांड मारी उम्हानी की। लाइक हियर दिस उम्हानी और नहीं हिशाम और दूसरी लड़की नहीं आती है और की हिशाम की. Now they're not coming here. Even then it's not enough for the Sayyid Rami. Gaan marne wale. You see these Pakistanis, like they start liking you and everything, they can't understand a no. Now they take that other way to make you, come on their channel. Like, it's a very, so, if you don't love me, hate me, but come on my channel. पता नहीं इसकी वाइफ है या नहीं है. मेरे पीछे पड़ा है. पता नहीं इधर लाइक ये मेरे पीछे पड़े हैं ये मर्द. But I'm not interested in these people. लेकिन इनको गान क्यों मारनी है मेरे साथ? Even then it's not enough for the सैयद हरामी. गान मारने वाले 10 गैदर किया है. अभी 11 हो गया आई थिंक या 12. सैयद हरामी तुम्हें लड़कियों की बहुत ज़रूरत है. Yeah, I think he needs to have a, like American. I learned this from the American, what do you call it, movie? Like, you need to get laid, my friend, my brother. Or जिसको बहुत गुस्सा आता है, like, just chill out with your girlfriend, have a nice sex. हाँ, इसको शायद तपी है, like, yeah. Because I think he needs to go and yeah, that's why men, they say in Islam, like one woman. I mean, how much will they do with one woman? So they need to get laid all the time, like to relax and all this. In the Quran it says, right, Surah Rumah, that इसको बेचारे को maybe वो मेरी गान मारना चाहता है लेकिन उसको मैं मिल नहीं रही हूँ गान मारने के लिए. So Surah Rum 21 आयत. बेचारे को मैं नहीं मिल रही हूँ and it's getting frustrated. I'm not interested in him. And I call him brother. Allah बेचारा. No, I can't. And तो ये ऐसे हिंदुओं को या कोई आईडीज चेंज करके आता है ये. And of his signs is that he created for you from yourselves meats, that you may find tranquility. अच्छा, इसमें भी बड़ी tranquility कहते मिलती है शादी. Like not only zikr Allah, like that's, you see, only Allah, only Allah, only Allah. That's what I say, not enough. That's what the Shia, well, the Shias never said like this, but you see, now God, where has God put? In the remembrance. Oh, in the remembrance of Allah. Hearts find, I think Surah Radha, the remembrance of Allah. I remember hearts find. So not only Allah, only Allah. अगर only Allah होता तो तुम लोग फिर बेबी मरियम की तरह होते या जीसस क्राइस्ट की तरह शादी नहीं करते and you would have never found tranquility. In the remembrance find the Quran. Only Allah, where's Mufti ji? Only Allah, Sirf Allah. Ayah Ar-Rad, Surah 39:28. Those who believe and whose hearts find comfort in the, what they say, like Quran only. You see, then I think the principle also with Ali Shah and his mother, They want to help me. They think that they know better. No one knows better about your life than you. And if you have started to doubt yourself, this means something the society has done, and they should help you find yourself and find trust in yourself. It is sufficient. Then, and you stand on your own feet like that, and you only you can see yourself. Trust. So what did I say? Like if you're asking people like what shall I do about my life, or doctor, please help me, I'm lost, I can't decide, I'm confused, I don't even know how to identify, like someone wrote there, what my problem is. I'm just so lost. And your friends are coming to tell you that we know better about you. A psychiatrist has told them how to deal with such. But I'm not diagnosed as psychopath. I'm diagnosed as paranoid schizophrenic. Okay, heart's fine. Find what? Satisfaction. Bas, mutmaina. Okay, that's good. Peace. Okay, this is mutmain. So here Surah Radha 28 we have, and here we have Surah Rum ayat. It's not only Allah. And the sunnat of Prophet Muhammad is that you get married, right? If you love him, get married. And then Allah tells you here, placed between you love and mercy. Allah bechara Zainab bin Jahsh and Zaid ke beech mein missing. You see, here we have no will. I don't know why Zainab used her will, but they said she was a believer, good believer. And then Prophet Muhammad wanted to help her. She became miserable. Like she couldn't get along with Zaid. She felt she was a high-born Quraysh widow. No one, peer pressured her into marriage until Prophet Muhammad. First peer pressuring her to get married to Zaid. He doesn't even have that, what do you want to call it, wisdom, foresight, insight. But here God says, that's another point, mates, that, He's created, and among His signs is that He created for you from yourselves. So He created you from one soul, and then He created from yourselves your mates, that you may find tranquility, sukoon. Okay, there mutma'in, here sukoon. Here you need other than Allah to find sukoon. There's so many doors open for you to find sukoon. If you don't get married and find sukoon in this, sukoon is very important. In them, He placed between you love. He placed within you love, between you. So you could not have placed. Only those who believe and do good works, the gracious God creates love in their hearts. Surah Maryam ayat. I don't know which one it is, but I really like these translations of Ahmadi Quran in English, of Bibi Maryam. That's why I remember that. I don't remember Yusuf Ali's translation, but I thought every Quran was the same, like whether Ahmadi or they all were one and the same until, holes in the narratives and all this. Law, mates, that you may find tranquility in them, and He placed between. So बेचारे Zaid and Zainab के बीच में कोई tranquility नहीं. No love. Sorry, love. And here God says, mates, that you may find tranquility in them, and He placed between you, love and mercy, rahmat. Oh, what else do we need? So, placed love. You know, I don't know where the Shias were looking, maybe not in the right place. Surah, as I felt this call to offer also was come. Really, he was saying, trying to show me something else, and his cognitive dissonance, so he couldn't see. I think he was leading me to say that, yes, you know, or about the Quran ayat where it says, secret, like keep it a secret and then propose like God would. So I don't know what points he was going to, but my point was that what is this? My point was that there was no love between. I mean, how could Zaid divorce Zainab and Prophet Muhammad's, saying? It's not a suggestion, it's a command in Surah Zabad 37. So on the sidelines, who is this? This is you, too. So please, Muslim Indians, don't come here taunting me because there's only me talking to myself here. I'm giving myself this thing. It's for my own, it's for the record. So it's better, the best thing is not to have anyone here. No distraction. I can talk to myself. And then later on, if someone wants to listen and come, maybe later. But because I can't make videos of this. Okay, so, oh God, for people. Now, you see, other than Allah, or with Allah, there are hearts find peace. So what was the point? Now, back to the point. Why you came here. Hearts find peace. Yeah, so Sayyid Yazid. Oh, Toba, I'm scared of him now. Really scared him. You're really scaring me, Zahra. I think आशिक वाशिक तो नहीं है तुम पे. No men allowed here. Yeah, I had enough. I do not take responsibility. I don't call you friends. I call you brothers. If you, so I think Sayyid, he's like Taimur or someone, right? They do this. When you want to hook a girl, what you do is, hooking. What you do is hook a girl tactics, female. If she's not interested in you, she doesn't show any interest. So what are the tactics to get her attention or get her to come there where you are? How to, flirters, they know I don't like at all. How to approach her. No, use a tactic. How to get a girlfriend if she's not interested. Yeah, it could be this also. If a girl wants you and likes you, she's going to respond to your messages. Yet here this poor guy is chasing after the same girl he's been chasing for a year. Hello, bichara. One day a reader wrote a question about keeping you cool when women are being flighty or slow to respond. Maybe they'll never respond. But they're not interested. Why can't you get it? In reference to the post, What to Do When Girls Flake. In your article, I'm very adamant. I'm not interested in you people. He may be in Europe, London. I don't want to go to London like this. I don't use people. Oh, I'm using my country actually recently. But I was not supposed to use, I'm not a user. But life, majboori hai na, I'm not. In your article on girls not returning texts, I was wondering what your idea of a socially savvy way to deal with it was. I found it hard not to take this personal, especially when it's from girls I've known longer that still do it. I understand it's quite common, but to me there's really no excuse. I'd much rather hear I'm not interested than waste my night waiting around, especially when considering how girls get when guys don't call them back. You know, a long time ago, it almost seems like another life. I made it a point to respond to every single person. But, I told this Zalmi, I'm not interested in your channel, your men. Okay, this Abdullah brother, he didn't misbehave with me. On Abdullah. So, the others, this Sayyid guy, he's kind of dodgy. And Ali Sheikh's Muslim being there. And I don't know what he said to this guy, Sayyid guy, in the private about me. I looked at it as a matter of honor. But I think they know. And it annoyed me to no end when people didn't respond. When people don't respond, means they are not interested. Oh my God, is he going to chase after? Things don't change, more people, more problems. Things done changed. Don't. Maybe this part, I don't know what Indian has written this. English is not so good. Approach the girl with confidence, some girls can tell you. Well, why can't the men get it when the girls tell them that females tell them they're not interested in them? Honestly, I'm not interested in Pakistani men. Neither Arabs or anyone. I'm just very interested in my passion. And be good to yourself when no one else. So leave Mrs. Munira Gulzar. Get the highest for yourself. Choose the highest best. So when a person understands on their own, that's when they really understand. My other friend told me, male friend, Zia, that no one can make you understand unless you, only you and you alone can make yourself understand. No one else can and should. Let the person realize for themselves and decide. Then, when you see, you make a decision when, not by asking this person or that person's coming to help you. No one can help. And then, people, ehsan jatate hain like these Indians. No, that was Ali Shah, not an Indian. Yeah, with different IDs. Shia. I can't. Maybe I'm just suspecting in this ex-Muslim from in Pakistan. He's very jealous of me. I don't know why. Yeah, the things he said here, there were things repeated in ex-Muslims from Pakistan channel when he was there with different IDs. Oh, पता नहीं कितने, so many people getting involved. Too many cooks spoil the broth. They want to ruin my channel. So this Sayyid, is he married or what about very dangerous if he's not married? So I've hit him again, banned him. He can't comment here. But what was it? Someone was saying secret chat. Or who was it? Ali Shah ex-Muslim. He lives in Nevada, he told. And this Sayyid, the Yazid, is married or not? Listen, you will not get anything. The only thing you will get if you come after me is that if you want it really bad, gaan marni hai, I will take a stick or a pole. No. Maybe पीछे से फिर तुम्हारी गान मारनी पड़ेगी मुझे, right? और तुम आओ, चड्डी तुम्हारी लेके हम भागेंगे या क्या? चड्डी लेके तुम अपनी भागोगे. हाँ, वो सॉन्ग है ना कि चड्डी लेके भागा. ओह, सो ये अपनी चड्डी लेके भागेगा. What's happened here is that ये तो मुझे शिया लगता है. देखो, अगर गान मारनी है तो आई वाज एट द गान मारनी, राइट? मेरे साथ ऐसी समन सेज एनीथिंग टू हिम, वो उसकी माँ बहन की एक कर देता है गालियों में. तुमको लड़कियों की बहुत ज़रूरत है, सो यू विल गेट ट्रैंक्विलिटी. बहुत गांड अपनी मारनी है पंजाबी. तुम्हारी मदर टॉट यू. अपनी माँ की गान मारो, अपनी माँ की ब्रेस्ट चूसो. आई टोल्ड हिम, you see, go and you rapist Marwan be ex-Hindu and Sayyid Harami. Don't understand? When you can't take it from people, Muslims, then be in your limits. तुम उनको कहोगे कि उनकी खाल छीन लोगे, उनकी माँ बहनें कर दोगे. Don't understand? I don't want to have anything to do with you. My no is a no. But before I take my leave, ये पाकिस्तानी ऐसे चूतिया बनाते हैं, cunning ayar. But before I take my leave, tell me about your mother and sister. अब hold आ गया ना? They've got a hold of me. अब इसको मज़ा आ रहा होगा, इसकी गान पक गई होगी. दिख गान पकती है. अब इसको हार्ड ऑन आया होगा. तो अगर डोंकी है ना, नहीं, डोंकी के साथ ये नहीं कर सकते. फीमेल डोंकी के पास जाओ और पीछे से, हाउ डू द donkeys do it? So don't want to have anything to do with you. But before I take my leave, tell me about your mother and sister and give me your true name. देखिए, ऐसे उस पे नहीं जाएं जहाँ आपको इनके नाम नहीं मिलते हैं. Don't go to such YouTube channels. Go to you like Sam, like Yasmin, Sam Harris, like Yasmin Muhammad. I tell myself this and I got caught in this junk, this dirt, this shit. You see, Pakistanis are always trouble for me. Or Indian Muslims. And I don't want to have anything, okay, no, here. And if you have a daughter, but if you don't have a daughter, we will see about that later. So, don't mess up with me. What you can do is get your Punjabi dick and Marwans to fuck them extremely hard. Like if you have a mother, sister, and daughter. Don't fuck with me. These are Punjabi Indian. Punjabis and Indians. Put rock in, Deepak Roy too, and swing. Shia shit of Sayyid Rami. Choose your Punjabi mothers. How about Raju's wife? She's Punjabi. Ex-army officer's daughter. Big boobs. So leave me, go for my cousin's wife. At least save my cousin. Right? Take your Punjabis back. Why come after an Arab, Irani, Khoja Sindhi mixed blood? Punjabis, you sick people here. Go for Saima Haider, eh? Take it. Save my cousin at least. Raju married a Punjabi bitch. You Punjabi opportunity. कितना मैं बोलूं? फिर भी नहीं समझते हैं. They don't understand. Here I am, giving them more than what they may need to know that I'm not interested in them. And don't mess with me, because you said someone messes with you, the Muslims, what will you do to them? Does your mother have big breasts? Sayyid Harami. I haven't seen his mother. Maybe she can be a sex slave of mine. We will make her cover half. Everyone can see her breasts. Punjabi cow milk drinking and developing big bloody breasts. Sayyid Harami Hussain Harami mother's son. How much business of selling her cunt and maybe she sold her cunt and body in Dubai. That's why these people have no shame. Your mother has done. How much selling? Wait, your mother wants Arabs' money? Arabs, come here. Salah, come here. Salahuddin, come here. Right? Or maybe he's gone to Ali Shah's channel. Wait, your mother wants Arab. So that way I remembered that now. Sheikhs come. No, take Munira Fikri. No, I'm not telling, I'm telling the sheikhs to take Munira Fikri here, just a misunderstanding, not able to express myself properly. She better. Look, for Arabs, this sturdy Pastaki woman better. Because since yesterday I've been thinking that I should just drop her. Otherwise, Punjabi vaginas, you making two holes into one because Arabs can F harder. So my principal's vagina not shaking or tearing. Very strong, sturdy. Mrs. Munira Gulzar's cunt, very, 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 very strong to withstand 10 Arab men. You know this principal, I go now to her. So, principal is not interested in me, but She, in college, okay, to her own detriment. I turned out to be. You see, I know her name, but I don't know her. But at least in college, she was like, she was saying, I'm extra fond of you. I know her family, I know where to go. And her nephew also told my father that if you have any complaints against your daughter, she mistreats your daughter in college, her nephew is there, told my father, right, you can complain to me about my aunt, and I will see to her. If she gives any problems to your daughter, that was Farooq Faisal. Faisal, Farooq. Abibi. If you get what Abibi said right, my mother said to them, Farooq Faisal. No, Faisal Farooq. Faisal, no. She said that the father's name is Farooq. Why would you want to name his son Umar? Faisal Farooq. Okay, telling me to ignore the comments. Okay, now after some time I went there, the principal thing, Facebook live stream, then came here and added, such unjust people, telling me to ignore the comments but then timing me out themselves. And remember this Sayyid, he told me, don't worry, I have banned, I've deleted, maybe he deleted the comment or something of Cosmic Crack Spot. Oh, ye thodi गाली देगा. Like he's not like me. Women, ये तुम लोगों को प्रोटेक्शन ये अपने को प्रोटेक्शन देते हैं. लाइक अगर इसको मुसलमान इसकी समझ में नहीं आती जलेबी, हम तुम्हारी माँ बहन की एक कर देंगे. So women, if you come here at your own detriment, snide remarks against you, even as an ex-Muslim, if you come here and you try to correct a misrepresented ayat from Marwan, he will F you like anything. He will use another ID, or Ali Shah will come with an ID. We don't know who they are here, these Pakistanis. So women, unless you're rundis and you want to be fucked here, don't come to this channel. How many? 12 likes now. There are 12 who want to be fucked here. Muslims, you don't want your mothers, your sisters. गालियाँ नहीं खानी है इधर सैयद हरामी से, right? Don't come here. And sisters in humanity, वो सैयद तो गाली दे देता है बहुत बुरी बुरी, इतनी बुरी कि हम लोग लाइक बहुत लो लाइफ है. अपने डिफेंस वो जब बेजार हो जाता है ना, तुम लोगों का नहीं सुन सकता है, नहीं लेगा तुम लोगों का. गालियाँ ऐसी देता है, he abuses like hell. माँ बहन एक कर देता है तुम लोगों की, मुसलमानों, Muslims. Then they are just out to get the Muslims? No. What happened is Marwan, the bloody ex-Hindu, no, you have such hatred for Muslims. No, so such unjust people telling me to ignore the comments after that, but then turning me out, then timing me out themselves. Why wouldn't they ignore my comments? Why time me out? When you're telling me to time out those who are saying like very bad comments against me, snide remarks, and why wouldn't they ignore my comments? Rather than time me out. These unjust, unfair people will show you what? What are they going to show you here? Have you come, Muslims, to be abused by Sayyid Yazid? You have such hatred for Muslims. इसमें कोई इंसानियत, कोई वो शराफत नहीं है सैयद यजीद में. Marwan, bloody ex-Hindu, representing Quran ayats, shameless. Misrepresenting Quran ayats, shameless. अब तुम लोग इधर आओगे तो मैं तुम लोगों को एक थप्पड़ तो नहीं दे सकती हूँ, मे बी कुछ लेके. आई डोंट वांट टू टच यू बिकॉज यू सी, मुझे अपना हाथ ख़राब नहीं करना है, निजिस नहीं करना है. whether it's पंजाबियों को मुझे थोड़ी टच वच करना है. Shia and his Hindu cosmic crux spot. When I tell them they are misrepresenting the ayat of harb, war against Allah and the Messenger, what cosmic crux spot does is tells me here in this live stream says cosmic crux spot says there is this old crow here going on. You see, whatever they didn't like, crux spot, cosmic crux spot against me, they're taking out. Pakistan, who can reveal these Hindus the truth about Hindus but Pakistani Shias, and on their channel properly? So the Pakistanis are best in ayari and best in revealing the Hindus here. And do you think they're listening? Or they've read my messages? No, they don't give a damn about you or Islam or the truth. They just want to get girlfriends and go partying. Maybe that also. But at the same time, kill two birds with one stone. And these harami people have 15.8K, and I don't know how they get it, what they do. Really? Lying, cosmic crux spot. Then was he ex-Muslim Ali Shah? अरे तुम ex-Muslim Ali Shah को देखो, पहले तुम अपनी शक्ल देखो और अपनी वॉइस देखो, अगली, राइट? तुम तो अगर ही इज़ यंगर देन मी फॉर श्योर. सेंट जोसेफ्स कॉलेज की माँ इसकी ऐसी. I mean, what kind of Christians, you didn't have anything better to do? Like in St. Joseph's College? Oh, it was nationalized. So, बुड्ढा ये ऐसा लगता है जैसे ना लॉन्ग फेस, चिपका हुआ नोज. इंसान जाके बाहर कुत्ते को देखे, मज़ा आ जाए. रियली अच्छा लगे कुत्ता आया है, you know. If it was Ali Shah, ex-Muslim, they are just out to get the Muslims this way, these low-life Shias and Hindus. Yeah, that's what I suspect now. I've been suspecting this and expecting this for a long time. Ex-Muslim Ali Shah has told me, coming on my live streams, he will make different IDs and harass me. Why? तुम्हारे बाप का, is it your father's live stream? Where's your American? What an unfortunate thing she's done to marry you. Maybe she's ugly herself. Or a devil, evil American woman. These people have a vendetta against Muslims. Same old stuff of Quran errors. Look at the same old stuff. I mean, so many times, Quran errors, Quran errors. Oh, they put this here so that I would think, no, they're not Shias, but they're Shias. Does make a difference. You tell any Shia, it won't make a difference to them that there are Quran errors. They will say, you see, the Ismailis will say that this is very Gnostic, our Imam is above like what the ayat means. It means that, and you know, nowadays they're saying orbit, in its orbit, it's just moving. Very good. The sun and the moon are moving. But what Imam would, Ismaili Imam would say, it means that गर्दिशें हो रही हैं और ये सब गर्दिशें हैं and or something like this, like you know, the 7 Imam circle, cycle of 7 Imams. So these, it's very Gnostic and it won't make a difference to the errors, to the Ismailis, Shias, if you show them the errors. And maybe even not the 12 Shias. Won't make much difference. So if you want to go for Punjabi, you can also save my cousin, Raju, right? He said that life is a bitch. No. Wife is a bitch. No, what did he say? Once he said, life is a bitch, and then you marry one. This is what my cousin, marrying a Punjabi, has said. Life is a bitch, and then you marry one. So she's Punjabi, ex-army officer's daughter, big boobs. She's got like curves and everything, bum, things like that, you know, fat bum. Punjabis, you Sikh people here. Saima Heather hai na? She's got very big bum, big boobs. She won't get tired with you, I tell you. Every day. She's got stamina. You know how your Punjabis are. Takre. Sturdy like principal also. So, save my cousin. Go for her. My cousin. See. Saima Heather. Raju married a Punjabi bitch because he said life's a bitch. And then you marry one. You Punjabi opportunists. And I took it seriously what he posted on Facebook. He did post on Facebook, yes. And you see, she's very possessive about Raju. Like my cousin, when her husband now, she didn't like it. So how can you Punjabis, like you're very possessive, jealousy. How are you taking someone else's sister, daughter, wife? And you Punjabis are also opportunists. Does your mother have big breasts, Sayyid Harami? Punjabi cow milk drinking and developing big bloody breasts. And they can be all over the place, like. But that's good for you men. Sayyid Harami Hussain Harami, mother's son, how much business of selling her cunt. Now you see, the Pakistanis will sell their mother to come to Dubai. Dubai chalo drama yaad hai. I remember. Selling her cunt and body in Dubai, your mother has done. For dirhams. People are selling their daughters. I think. In Dubai, I'm not sure, but money is like this for the Pakistanis is very much this. Also, wait, so your mother wants Arab money and they're giving it. Arabs are giving money. You just give your cunt and your body. Arabs come here. Because Salahuddin told me that who are these? I don't think Salahuddin is a Arab or anything, Pakistani or some Indian. Sheikhs come here. Come. No, yes, take Munira Fikri. She better. No, she's better for Arabs. For Arabs, the sturdy बस्ते की woman better. बाबा हम लोग तो बहुत weak हैं. मैं तो गर्दन दुखा रही है. How could this woman sit at the desk, in St. Joseph's College for so long? My bones are breaking. Ouch, my neck. Her vagina not shaking or tearing. Otherwise, Punjabi vaginas, you're making 2 holes into one. Arabs. नहीं, Barbara Sharif का ऐसा हुआ था. Because Arabs can F harder. हमारे एक शेख ने, बाबा साहिद ने, एक स्कैंडल है. So, maybe in my childhood I heard. Reason why we don't want to get married to Omani, Muscati Khojas. Even the Muscati Khojas saying that we don't want to get married. But I'm very scared of these Arabs. They torture people, so I can't say much about Baba Zahid here. I don't know, I'll just say scandal. Baba, हम लोग सब बहुत डरते हैं अरब से. Like torture बहुत जालिम है वो भी. Like पंजाबियों की तरह, वो एक like if they get angry at the maid or something, hot iron डाल दो उनके skin पे. I've heard these things about the Arabs in my childhood, so I'm very scared. And not to get married to Arabs, and I think now let's say not to get married to Pakistani. पंजाबियों से तो बिल्कुल भी शादी नहीं करना पाकिस्तानी. Her vagina not shaking or tearing. If Arabs can fuck harder, so I think a principal should not have married a Pakistani. I think she's very sturdy, like 10 men she can take with her one, no, maybe 2 hands. Her vagina not shaking and tearing. Do you think Arabs F more or harder, or we don't know, Punjabi Pelwan agar ho to. So Mrs. Munira Gulzar's cunt very 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 strong. वो बहुत तेज भी औरत थी. तभी तो अली शाह रहे baby. Munira was mature. She knew how to. Anila's my friend's there's this other student in St. Joseph's College, my friend's friend. Like she said, this woman knows how to talk and how to keep us, how to talk. And I overheard her saying, like, this woman, this principal, she knows how to talk and how to and what to say. हाँ, जैसे my father said, देखा ज़ारा, अगर मेरा भाई hypocrite भी है ना, like, just don't get scared. What you do, if one brother is a hypocrite, what you do, younger brother, is you realize, you look at that person and you will know what that person wants, how, and then unke mutabik talk to them. Like, don't talk to them what you think is right or what you think is better. Like, don't even talk. I would not even talk. No, but you see, in London I had a problem. I stayed with them. So my father said, look, then I just, hello, yes, how are you, this and that. Bas khatam. Then just be like that. So gauge the other person, hypocrite or not. If a hypocrite, then talk with them as they talk with you, and that's it. And if they talk a lot, you don't talk. उनके मुताबिक उनको स्टडी करके उनके मुताबिक बात करो. Diplomacy. So this, my mother would say, Babu, you are very, you see, this, it's, so for us, like that hypocrite is going to say, inki duplicity dekho, right? Like with every person, act according to their behavior, according to their nature. Ah, so that would be like, that would show that we are hypocrites. Duplicity, deceitful. But our intention, the state of being double, dughli, which is called, right? Or sangandazi. No, dughli. It's like, I think in Irani Farsi it's called dughli. So, duplicity. No. Diplomacy. I didn't learn this because my mother didn't have it. The principal I did, yeah. So you see, in college, her aim was that she decided that, or maybe it was Miss Desau's aim, or Ernestine's aim. So she helped them, and she kept me there, and she fooled me into thinking that, she's one of those our Irani, Kujo, Shomok, how are you? And very open and heart, pekna, like, no. Then she gave it to me. Her reality came out that I have an occupation. Bichari Zahra phas gayi udhar, knowing that, knowing once bitten, twice shy. People have turned cold on her, Mr. Salzo. And anytime Mrs. Munira Gulzar could turn cold, give me a cold shoulder, that's okay. I've seen life very closely. People change. From warm-hearted and all of a sudden cold, like ice. So diplomacy, you see, we can't. So sometimes, because this is what my father told me, this is the way to deal with every person, is to gauge them, study them, and see what their way is, and talk to them in that manner. But Daddy, you're this brother. But Zahra, whether it's a hypocrite, I understand. You just have to do this. Like uh, there's no way out for us. I mean, so it might seem that we are playing it diplomatically. Just with Arabs, you have to play do their way. Like they will come and they will say, "We want peace," and all this. You say peace. हमारे पास like Arabs don't have time. They're too busy making money. They're increasing it. Not like they have lots of money there, but some of them don't that much. But they have to, like, they're busy, like making profits, money. They don't have time for all this. This principle go to. Oh, okay. So what else is there? Yeah, Mrs. Munira Gulzar's gun very, very, very strong to withstand 10 Arab men. I think Mrs. Munira Gulzar should have married an Arab. This principle I go now to her. I have no commas, nothing. I'm too tired for commas. And all this grammar. Such unjust people. Now I've come back. Telling me to ignore. After that, what he did, Sayyid Yazid Harami Hussain. So no, I did. Ali Sheikh's Muslim wanting to come here. I didn't want to come here. Zalmi and all these people, they've made this. पता नहीं वो लड़कियां भी कहाँ चली गई हैं. एक उमा हाशिम थी और ये मर्दों के साथ पाकिस्तानी इनको छोड़ के चली गई. So such unjust people. I mean, look at the injustice, right? Unfairness. Telling me to ignore the comments later after. Okay, and they've told me, you don't worry about it. Berserk. We will, this Marwan, and we will take care of these people, and you just ignore them. So I started to ignore them, and ignore them, and ignore them. And then again they said something to me. Like only 2 people come here to your live stream, and they kept going on and on against me. And they had, so the moderator, and then someone said against the moderator, yeah, कबूतर की तरह उड़ गया है क्या, गायब हो गया. So I said no insults. Telling me, so, okay, then they told me, telling me to ignore the comments, but then timing me out themselves later on. Then when I started, because they wouldn't stop. Or just imagine if someone had done this, Sayyid Yazid के सामने तो आप उसको जलेबी तो क्या, वो कहेगा हम आपकी रिस्पेक्ट करेंगे, लेकिन बाद में बड़ा गालियाँ वालियाँ देता है. फिर भी he says he respects those who respect him, but he will give it to those amply if they don't respect him. And I'm seeing, and they also said, like, you ignore them, we will take care, and no one's taking care. I mean, there are 3-4 people, all of them are discussing. One of them at least should be a moderator here. And it's not fair. वो सैयद यजीद तो इधर देखता रहता था. दिस टाइम ही इज इग्नोरिंग, यू नो, कि समन इधर गन कर रहा है, डर्ट, टट्टियाँ फेंक रहा है. द वे यू यूज इट, शिट हिमसा. अच्छा, वो इग्नोर नहीं करेगा कि कोई लाइव स्ट्रीम में उसके अगेंस्ट टट्टियाँ फेंक रहा है. यहाँ सेज और डिफेंड्स इस्लाम, ओनली डिफेंडिंग इस्लाम, लाइक उससे टट्टियाँ फेंक रहा है. जाओ, गेट लॉस्ट. जो अब आएगा, वाई युतिका कौन है? युतिका, गेट लॉस्ट. वाई वुडन, ये पाकिस्तानी तो नहीं है. मुझे लगता है बड़ा गन मचा है इंडिया में भी. मुझे नहीं लगता है कि 45 खानिज को 45 खानिज को आर्या समाज ने मार डाला. Okay, they've got me. Why wouldn't they ignore my comments? Telling me to ignore the comments rather than time me out. These unjust, unfair people will show you what? What will they show you? They are so unjust, unfair. So so in conclusion, you have such hatred for Muslims, Sunni Muslims, I mean. Marwan, bloody ex-Hindu, misrepresenting Quran ayat, shameless, and his Hindu cosmic crackspot. When I tell them they are misrepresenting the ayat of Harb against Allah and the Messenger, cosmic crackspot says there is this old crow going on and on. Was he ex-Muslim, Ali Shah? तो इधर भी आ गया एक्स मुस्लिम अली शाह. वैसे वो सैयद यजीद, ही वांटेड मी हियर, लाइक ये तैमूर और ये ज़ल्मी का चैनल, ये मुझे बुला रहे थे. दे डिडंट वांट अली शाह एक्स मुस्लिम. एनीवेज, नाउ अली शाह एक्स मुस्लिम इनके साथ रहे. They are just out to get the Muslims, Sunni Muslims. This way, these low-life Shias and Hindus. Ex-Muslim Ali Shah has told me, coming on my live stream, he will make different IDs and harass me. So I don't know whether Cosmic Cruxpot was Ali Shah ex-Muslim, and even the other one, Chahat Secret. The other ones, these people have a vendetta against Sunni Muslims. Some old stuff of Quran errors they've put here for 2 days later, you will see. These unjust people so hard on Muslims, but now they're also soft on Hindus. But I wonder if they are Hindus, right? Hindus who pass snide remarks against Muslims and myself, and also lying. Look at the current scale of corruption and zulm in India rising. Maybe there are Muslims getting this done. Indian Muslims. My finger's going down. Someone's pressed it. Oh. My finger. So this happened. The truth. Oh, it's my left. That means Bibi Maryam or Devi. Actually, they use my right hand for Bibi Fatma Zahra's finger. Oh, you mean to say, look at the current scale of corruption and zulm in India rising against Dalits, women, Christians, etc. How can you be soft with Hindus here? They're not Hindus here. They're Indian Shias. And they're those kind of Shias, you know. Pakistan, Irani, the normal people, they didn't care about this religion. One Irani didn't even know what is what is what, like I said, Durud Sharif, like Rasulullah and just like, or Ahl Bayt, Prophet Muhammad's family. So you know how many Christians have been killed in India? Like these are crazy Pakistani Indo-Pak Shias, seems. How many Christians in India are being killed currently as I post? I just read Google search, like 2 Christians per day or something, or in 2 days being killed. And they've done a Christian being killed in Pakistan. Well, they're concerned about that. UCF's, they're not concerned about this. UCF's release said that Christians are facing varying degrees of violence and discrimination in 19 of India's 28 states. A total of 122 Christians have either been detained or arrested on false allegations of forced conversions in just 75 days of 2024, 2nd April 2024. Oh my God, watch videos, look at the extent, watch videos on YouTube, look at the extent of Indian Hindu violence against Christians. You are encouraging these Hindus. No, they're not. Yani, Zara Kalki was right. It's a propaganda. Oops, I banned Kalki. My father's saying Indians are very educated. Oh God. Pakistan में सुधरेंगे. Indian Muslims भी नहीं सुधरेंगे. These are very educated women. Oh, यानी इनकी प्लानिंग है मुसलमानों की. Indian Muslim. Don't watch videos, because these are thanks to your Muslim Indians. You are encouraging these Hindus by ignoring their comments against us and making them, that's what they want. You see, even Pakistanis are trying to expose to you and others, and they will encourage this. They're moderators. Totally ignoring this against Hindus. Snide remarks against Muslims. They're not Hindus. Okay, I have to take a break. I'm tired.